Welcome to Bushwagon. Today we're in the driveway working on the Weiss rig. 2014 Volkswagen Jettas sport wagon. We're going to be clearing out the sunroof drains. As you can see behind me, there's a panoramic sunroof. The sunroof has 4 vents, 1 in each corner, and those vents tend to get plugged up over time as you the car sits under a tree, or just dust, dirt, debris, and things can accumulate in there. So I'm going to show you how to clean them out. Alright, as you can see, we got the tire off, jacked it up, got the tire off, and now we're going to be removing the inner fender liner, at least the best we can, to get access to the drain tube. We're going to be removing a few Torx bolts in order to get that off. Alrighty, we got the inner fender liner out. It was 8 T25 Torx bolts, and then this is going to be our culprit right here. On the very back of the fender, you work your way up. There's a little kind of nipple looking thing coming out there. That's the end of the vent tube. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it is just completely clogged. That's what it looks like with the tip cut off. And I'm going to try to suck out any crap that's up in there. Alright, so the vacuum didn't quite work, so I'm going to just try to get it started with a pick tool, and then go from there. Well, I gently stuck the pick tool up in there, and it sprayed a ton of water out at me, so I think we got it. You can see the mess down here. Nasty, muddy water. So I think we got that one unclogged. I'm going to throw the vacuum on it one time just to see if we can't get a little bit more stuff to come out. Alrighty, we got the drain cleared. Got the fender liner back in. And I believe I said 8. I think it's actually 9. I had one bolt right there that had pulled through the liner. So I believe it's 9 T25 Torx bolts. I'm going to get this tire back on, head over and do the other side. Alright, we got the back side done. We're going to move to the front. It's a little bit easier. Alright, I don't know if you can see it, if it'll focus or not, but right down in there, there's a little hole. See, right in the corner. And we're going to try and find a skinny piece of vacuum line to put on our air gun, stick it down the hole a few inches, and then blow it out. Alright, we got our skinny tube on our air gun. There we go. Insert it into the drain hole. And you don't want to do, 120, 150 psi right through it, but give it a few little things, and we'll check it afterwards to make sure that it's working properly. You can kind of hear it even as it opens up. Alright, drain 1 is done. We'll do the same thing on this other drain. Seems to be a little bit easier if you can push that guard down. Alright, and then you can do a little test just to make sure it's working. Pour some water down into the drain area, and if you look right down here between the tire and the fender, you'll start to see it dripping out. It might be right just behind there. Alright, I'm going to start pouring it in. You should see it drain out the bottom. Just like that, you know that your sunroof drains are unclogged. She had about 2 gallons of water in her spare tire well, so don't be like me.